Hello children. In the last class, we have discussed about till hydropower, and in this class we will discuss about some multi-purpose project which are discussed in your book. So first of all, what is a multi-purpose project? So multi-purpose project has been built on river so that the water retention, canal irrigation, water processing and pipelines of supply water to the cities and to generate electricity. These are the main functions which we are taking out from the multi-purpose project. So three main purpose are in this, many purpose are there in this project, like generation of hydroelectric power, provisions of irrigation, control of flood, development of irrigation facilities, afforestation for soil conservation, to provide the fish culture. These are all the benefits which we are getting from the multi-purpose project. So the first project which we are going to discuss, that is the Bhakra Nangal project. And the another project which we will discuss, that will be the Hirakud project. You can see the project location on the map. First, the Bhakra Nangal project, here it is located. It is on Satluj river. Okay, this is the Satluj river, Bhakra Nangal project. And the Pong project is also there, that is in river Vyas. And the another one you can see here, the Hirakud project, that is on Mahanadi in Odisha. So these two projects we have to discuss in this lesson. Okay. Now first, Bhakra Nangal project. This project is a joint venture of Punjab, Rajasthan and Haryana. So this project is beneficial for these three states. It is one of the highest dam in the world. Then we have discussed already that it is on river Satluj and Pong dam on river Vyas. This Bhakra Nangal and Pong dam both are included together. Okay. Now Bhakra Nangal dam, designed to irrigate around 15 lakh square kilometer area in Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan. The benefits of this project, Bhakra Nangal dam, it produces electricity for the industrial, agriculture and domestic purpose. This project has helped in controlling flood in the river Satluj. Then the other benefits like soil conservation, afforestation, development of fish culture and increase in the production of food crops and cash crops in these three states. Now the another project which is important in our India, the multi-purpose project, is Hirakud dam. The Hirakud dam, as we have discussed, that it is on river Mahanadi and about 15 km from Sambalpur in Odisha. Then the dam's benefit, the benefit of this Hirakud project is that it controls the flood in that area. It is the major benefit we are getting. Then another which benefit is that Odisha is having a rich resources, mineral resources. So these mineral resources gets an important role in the development of Odisha. So Hirakud project makes a valuable contribution to the industrial development of Odisha. Other benefit of Hirakud projects are the soil conservation in the Mahanadi Valley, fish culture and the water sports. Now the next important is the nuclear power. Nuclear power, you know, nuclear energy is the energy that holds neutron and protons. So nuclear energy can be used to produce electricity. Now regarding India, India is one of the 6th country after USA, Russia, UK, France, Canada. India is the 6th country which is having their own nuclear power station, and India is capable of making its own nuclear power station independently. Nuclear power station in India, the first station was developed in Tarapur in Maharashtra. Then you can see in the map here some important nuclear power station. You can see Kakrapar you can see near Surat in Gujarat. Okay, Tarapur in Maharashtra. Then here you can see Kalapakkam in Tamil Nadu, Narora in Uttar Pradesh. And there are many other important nuclear power station, or some stations are there which are likely to be built up in the future. They are in progress. Okay. Now, advantages of this nuclear power. The generation of power electricity through the nuclear energy reduces the amount of energy generated from the fossil fuel. Means in comparison to coal and oil, this nuclear energy is highly beneficial. Okay. Then the production of electrical energy will be in a continuous process. There will be not any kind of break. Then it is an alternative to fossil fuel, so that the consumption of fuel such that the coal and the oil can be reduced. The reduction of coal and oil consumption benefits the situation of global warming and the global climatic changes. Now, disadvantages of this nuclear power. The process of mining, refining uranium, okay, it creates a pollution. Okay, so it is a part of a pollution. Then the another one, radioactive waste are extremely hazardous. Means the disposal of this radioactive waste, it lasts for hundreds of years. Nuclear accident, and one accident we have discussed also, or likely to be discussed in this after these chapters, in the disaster management, or in the part of our disaster, that Chernobyl disaster in USSR that took place in April 1983. That was the nuclear accident. Many people died, and the means the air also get very much polluted. Then high cost, nuclear energy and disposal of nuclear waste is very expensive. So many other points are also there. Now coming to the non-conventional sources of energy. Now this type of energy is the most efficient, cleanest energy, and it is very much useful for industrial, commercial or domestic purpose. So wind, biogas, tidal, geothermal, solar, these all energies we are going to discuss in this lesson. And these energies are known as non-conventional because they are the alternative source of energy. And this energy is already in our surrounding, and we have to just develop it. Now advantages. First we will discuss about the solar energy. We know the sun is having the prime source of our energy, and with the help of the sun everything is going on in this earth. So advantages of solar energy, first we will discuss. Solar energy is a resource that is not only sustainable for energy consumption, it is indefinitely renewable. Means every time we can use it, it is not going to finish for billions of years. Solar power does not cause any pollution. Solar panels require little maintenance, and the government also encourages it. Okay, so government has reduced is a little amount of taxes are reduced in this sector so that people can use it. Now disadvantage of solar energy. The primary disadvantage of solar power is that it obviously cannot be created during the night time, only the daytime. If there is a cloud, then also it cannot be utilized. And the most efficient solar cells only convert just about 20% of the sun's rays to electricity. Means 80% we cannot convert it. Installing solar panel is quite expensive, and many other disadvantages are also there. Now coming to the next one, wind energy. Okay, so wind energy is produced by the large wind turbine comprising of huge blades or propellers that are mechanically they are coupled or connected to a generator to generate electricity. Okay, now what are the advantages of wind power? Wind power is another completely clean energy source on the basis of greenhouse gas emission. Means nothing is there. Then remote areas can be easily connected to the electrical power of this wind energy, and it does not cause any kind of pollution, and many other advantages are there. Now coming to disadvantages of wind power. Wind turbines fall mercy to local wind patterns. Means if the movement of the wind is slow, then we cannot convert it. For this reason, areas in which wind is not very strong, not very frequent, we cannot use this wind power facility. Now the next one, the non-conventional source is biogas. Now what is this biogas? Biogas, or it is also known as gobar gas, is based on the use of dung to produce gas. which is used as domestic fuel and lighting streets and homes, especially in rural areas. Now, advantages of this biogas. The first one you can see, the crops and residues in agriculture and forest are sustainable source of biomass. Okay? So it is a biomass energy using organic material and waste for its production. Reduces pollution. In the process of gasification, no pollution gases are emitted into the air, means no pollution is there. Cost benefit, they are easily available and are cost effective. Used as fertilizers. Production of biofuel serves double purpose, that is, which gas is used to produce energy and the waste is used as fertilizer, and many other advantages. Now coming to the disadvantage. High cost of production. Even with all the benefits associated with biofuel, they are quite expensive to produce for the current market. For the market purpose, we cannot use it. It is very expensive. For the home purpose, we can use it easily. Use of fertilizer. Biofuel are produced from crops and these crops need fertilizer to grow better. This fertilizer may cause water pollution. Large area. A typical biogas plant requires a large area for its installation. Now, the next one is the tidal energy. The rise and fall of the water in the ocean due to the gravitational pull of the moon, sun, okay, the tides occurs in the ocean. So the high tide and the low tide, in between this high tide and low tide, the height which is there, that is known as the tidal range, and with the help of these tidal ranges we are able to produce the tidal energy. Okay, now in India, the Gulf of Kutch, you know, the Gujarat Gulf of Kutch provides an ideal condition for exploiting the tidal energy for generation of power. Now, what are the advantages of this tidal energy? The first one, it is renewable, it is environmental friendly, okay, it is predictable that within this time these tides are going to occur so that we can produce it easily. Then it has a long lifespan, means till the water is there in the ocean, it will be going on, and it is very cost effective and last for a long time, and many other advantages are there. Then coming to the disadvantages, the turbine frames, when we are using it, it creates it disrupts some natural movement to marine animals, and the construction of the whole plant may also disturb the migration of fish. The areas where this energy is produced may be far away from the exact location where it is required to be needed. So other disadvantages are also there. Now the last one we will discuss, that is the geothermal energy. Now what is this geothermal energy? So when we are getting inside of the earth, when we are going beneath the earth, that means in 1 degree Celsius temperature is increased after every 32 meter. It means that when we will go extreme inside the earth, the temperature will be more, and when the temperature is more, that means the heat is there, and that heat can be utilized as a electrical energy. So from the down, the heat which is coming out, that heat is utilized as a geothermal energy. Now what are these advantages of this geothermal energy? It is an environmental friendly, so geothermal fuel does not produce any emissions. Now the geothermal energy is relatively constant, means continuously it will be going on and the energy can be used for a long time. Then high efficiency, it's there, from the energy more amount of heat is produced, and it is very having a low maintenance. Then now coming to the disadvantages. Disadvantages of geothermal energy. Unfortunately, although considered environment friendly, the extraction of geothermal energy, the ground leads to a release of hydrogen sulfide, which is not a pleasant one. So hydrogen sulfide is coming out, that is why it is not environment friendly, means it disrupts our environment. Then possibility of depletion is also there. Although considered as sustainable and renewable energy, the specific location might cool down. That particular area might cool down after some time, because we don't know how much heat is going to come from that area, and it may not be possible to harvest more amount of geothermal energy. Then high investment and installation cost. Other advantage is the initial investment cost may be high. So in this way we have completed the lesson some question and answers I will be asking you to do, and it will be attached in the attachment. So try to complete it, and in the next class we will start from the another lesson. Thank you.